Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and once again we're getting into some more Disney Infinity, working on a Harry Potter build, and once again we're under construction. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We're working on the chamber. Not necessarily the Chamber of Secrets. I know I labeled it that way. But this is going to be part of the search for the Sorcerer's Stone. And this is loosely built on some of the theming from a scene from the first movie. Particularly these archways. It's kind of like a semicircle thing, and it caught my attention in the movie, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to definitely want to work with that. So the terrain we're working off of is the Calhoun's theme. You need a power disc for that one. But I thought the colors and the patterns were a little bit unique. The color was dark enough to make it work for this. And the pattern was unique in that it'll make it stand out on its own part of this overall game experience, this being one of the last levels that will happen in the game. This one will incorporate the Invisinator, because he will have his cloak. So we will be using that in this portion as well, so you can sneak past your enemies, things like that. But there's going to be a time limit, and that's when the spell wears off. And if you haven't completed the mission by that time, well, things are going to get a little crazy, just saying. Alright, I've already got the basics of this thing down, but it's real simple. All simple shapes, no using any path creators or anything like that. Literally just blocking it out. Got those semicircles. I use the odd-shaped and textured, I like to refer to it as, square blocks down below. There's a lower level as well, which we'll be working on here today. Part of working on it means figuring out how to get over there. And I've got to tweak some of this logic out, but right now everything's working great with our staircase. So the staircase will, like the other one, it'll rotate over and connect to this stairwell and send you up in that direction. But I need to also have an option for it to not do that, so that you can go up this way. And I think part of that is going to be a matter of a spell that you're going to have to come up with, or you'll go this way first and then retrieve the information you need to go the other way, because the other way is going to be what sends you down to the lower level, and that's what we're working on right now. So without any further ado, let me finish blocking this out here. Let's see how this works. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so that takes care of that. And then in this one, we'll need to get rid of that floor panel. And that floor panel. And instead, let's drop into our terrain. And decision-making time. I'd like it to be a little bit different. so far as how you drop down in this level. Alright, let's do this. Come up the staircase first. Okay. And we'll go with our textures. Don't really need the bottom one, but I kind of like it. Just fills things out. And I think we'll do here. Let's floor that out. See how that turns out. That's looking a little bit better there. We'll take these walls over here, the short wall, just to keep our theming looking right. Okay, where are we at here? Now, if I want to, I can definitely sink one in there with a locator. Could be a lot of locators is what I'm thinking. No, that one wasn't so bad. Need one there. I can deal with the sides right there and there. That's okay. Oh, plus we gotta drop a floor on here somehow. What I'm thinking is this room may just switch back to this overall texture. There we go. Just going to put these down here to make sure that the floor is the same level height. Otherwise you get sometimes like literally a tripping hazard. Okay, we're going to come down to our terrain. And just to make this a little smoother here, let's find something squared off like this, for example. And we want this to be... I feel like there's probably a Dunbar. No? No? Well, I could have sworn there would have been. Let's see. Kiln won't work. Maybe? That's not very good. Alright, let's see. Got a hidden Mickey's there. That'll work. Not perfect, but it's definitely a smoother transition. I just hate that hard line changeover. You gotta have something to soften it up a little. Okay. While we're here, and it's on my mind, let's bounce over here and grab. There's a short one. A short one, yes. In this case, we want the long one anyway. Let's see if we can make this work. No. There we go. And that will lead you around to the staircase, which you probably won't even really see too much until you get there. And then down we go. And this is where we're going to have whatever big event. I've got a couple of ideas in my mind right now. I'm going to finish the wall, but much later in the build. For right now, we're going to stick with it the way it is. I feel like I want to do something here because just having the wall the way it is kind of overpowering right now. So let's... The easy solution would be to throw some more of these up there and it stays within theme. But yeah, they're two things. That's what I was afraid of, is that's just they won't leave any walking room. So we're going to have to come up with a plan B. I think I've got one. Let's go down. And let's grab some of these dudes. Got a couple of themes that we can use. We can leave it the metal it is. We can go with the vine. Or the castle ledge. Let me see how that's going to look if we go with that ropey. It definitely looks better than nothing. Now we're also going to put some decorations up in here. I just haven't figured out quite what yet. Now on these side walls, that I might be able to get away with. Let me see. Well, not down that way. Coming from this way, let's see what that looks like. No. Nope, not feeling that. We'll figure something else out. I just don't know what yet. What if? So much easier to grab one of these and go looking through it through all the ribbons. Got to check out my boy Papa H on his live stream this morning. It's the first time I've seen him doing his thing live. We had a good time. He's working on his Avengers build for the headquarters. It's looking pretty damn impressive, if I do say so myself. If you haven't seen it, you need to go take a look. It's pretty. Let's see. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's get rid of that ropes. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to have to figure out some, like, things to stick out in front of here or whatever. I don't know yet. We'll figure that part out. Or I could just change the theming altogether to something that's a little bit more... Almost. Now that could work. A little too bright. Really? Oh, no, never mind. You got the glitter effect going on. Although... that might not actually be so bad. Oh, did I get rid of the panel by accident? Sorry. Papa H, I'm doing. I was just talking about you. And most of it was positive. Just kidding. It was all positive. I don't know if I want to go with that or not. I'll tell you what. Let's take a look-see at it. And if I don't like it, I can always change it back out later. I kind of like the glittering effect because it kind of has a mystical thing going on. And that's the great thing about this whole Harry Potter crossover into Disney Infinity is the fact that the Imagineering thing is kind of the same. They're cut from the same cloth, you might say. You have the fantasy and the magical world of type thing going on for both of them. Oh, you're welcome. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. It's kind of, and once the roof goes on, it's gonna get darker in here, so that'll probably show up even better. All right. So the majority of this segment is done. I'm gonna have to put something up. I can't look at that. It's driving me crazy. Universal Studios versus Disney is right, except Universal Studios never had a cool-ass game like this one. Let's stick this up here right now for the moment. And we'll put it where it belongs in just a few. And there's going to be another one over here. All right, now let's go ahead and grab our connector. So how's your day gone for you, man? You had some stuff to do. Did you get it all done? I had some stuff to do that got postponed for some other stuff that unexpectedly came to arise. Sick dog. $200. Thank you very much. That little corner there. I don't know. Yeah, I think if I move it to take away the corner, let's see what that looks like, though. I think it's going to create a new visual. Well, no, that's not going to look good. The only thing you could try, which I'm not expecting it to work any better. Trying to trick the camera into moving, but it's not working this time. If I sink it back one spot, I think you're just going to lose it altogether. I thought it might blur through still a little bit to give the effect, but most likely not. It'll just disappear into the block. Good for you. Well, I actually got, I can't say it's good news, but it's better news than I've had lately. My boss did get called back to work, and she is currently at work. The resort is not reopened yet. It's not scheduled until November 1st. But that said, the fact that they are reopening the resort means they will have to bring some people back, you would think. At least that is the overall hope right now. So I may still get called back in the very near future, so kind of clinging to that one right now. But still looking in the meantime. If the right thing came along, I wouldn't say no. I had it lighter a little while ago, and you're right, from a build standpoint, it's probably easier to see things, but then you know what happens when you change the Sky Dome. It changes the colors of the blocks and things. And what matches well in one lighting, and then all of a sudden you change it and it doesn't match at all. So I've learned that it's best to work from a color scheme anyway with the lighting that you plan to use. At least that's how I feel about it. Okay, so we're good there. Like I said, this wall's going to be the last to go. And then I've got to figure out... I've got some ideas. You know, they had that three-headed dog, which I thought would be a fun challenge to do something with that. And we are fresh out of three-headed dogs in Disney Infinity. Can you believe it? What kind of Imagineers are these? That said, somewhere here, oh, yeah, this dude, which I wasn't even thinking of that, but won't even fit. I guess I could probably lower that, but I'm not going that distance. What I had in mind, if I can find him, I may be in the wrong section. It's that dude from Wreck-It Ralph. Wow, I really thought it was going to be there. Alright, let's just go this route. Oh, no Wreck-It Ralph setting it. That's good. So I gotta actually remember what it's from. I'm gonna guess Toy Box Takeover. I really don't remember where it came from. Let's see though. King Candy, yeah, where is he? Not there. Definitely won't be the Avengers, won't be Toy Story, won't be Cars. Speedway's got to be Speedway. Yep, there he goes. Oh, you son of a goat. He's too big. I thought I left plenty of room for that. Well, the alternative is I could bring him in down here and just build out this a little bit. Which by that definition I could go back to Ultron as well. Well, this seems a little bit more Potterish. Now, while that's where he can spawn in, I'm hoping he could actually fit in down below. If I drop this lower, then I got to redo the stairs and everything else, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. And I was going to use the path either way, so that was always part of the game plan. Well, you know what? There's one way to find out, isn't there? Yeah, I probably should leave it near the ground level. So I've got some different ideas on what to do with this. I'm going to put a few other paths down eventually, and then through a randomizer, he'll change direction, so you won't know which direction he's going to change to. Hold on, before I connect him, let's do a couple things here. First off, let's turn that off. Don't want him moving yet. Yeah, he'll fit. His tail will crash to the ceiling a little bit, but who cares? Still good. Alright, so we're going to set his properties up. I'm not going to orient him because I want him to be able to go side to side eventually. Endpoint, offset, horizontal, vertical, vertical. There we go. Movement, we're going to go back and forth. On the toy box path. And for the moment, we will keep him at 100. Oh yeah, that's perfect right there. Look at that bouncing right off the floor. A minute ago I was worried, now I'm thoroughly satisfied. He is freaky, and it's perfect for Harry Potter. Alright, let's throw a button in here for the moment. And we'll put that way down here. Have you had a chance to check out my train video from yesterday, the final on the train station? With the cutscene and all that? Oh, I don't know what I was just doing, running around for. New logic connection when that is hit. We're going to turn it on. We'll definitely be speeding it up a little bit. I just want to get a look at it right here. His wings don't keep flying, though. What's up with that? Well, now they kind of are. Once he gets certain level underneath, though, it stops. I like that motion a lot, too. I don't want to lose that. Let's see, though. How far can we get with him? So, right up to this locator. So, here's what I'm going to do. Just going to place that there as a marker for the moment. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Lockdown in the house. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I wish the servers were up and running, but the game itself is still amazing, and you know, we kind of all have these different channels going where we watch each other's stuff, and it gives us ideas, and we build off of each other, and you can still do some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, that sucks. But like I said, you can still make plenty of good stuff with it. It's unfortunate that you don't get to do grab other people's toy boxes anymore. All right, so we're gonna put another one down, and we're gonna probably stick to that. It is a great game. I know in your stream earlier today we were talking about that a little bit, and I don't really feel the game itself hasn't lost anything. The only thing that's lost is the ability to share content, which, you know, yeah, that's kind of a big thing. But it doesn't take away from the game itself. I'm going to get rid of that. Instead, I'm going to go with an on-off switch. New logic connection when it's on. That'll be on. New logic connection when it's off. By the way, I'm testing your theory that this song had no copyright on it, so that's the only song I'm using for this whole video to see. Not that it matters, but I was just curious to see if that's accurate. Because it does seem like certain streams I do, I don't get the copyright ding, and other ones I do, so. Now, he should still have his properties that I already changed earlier, so I don't have to worry about that again. He'll automatically go forward and backward. And that is creepy as hell, man. And for the most part, he's got his full bounce ability and stuff like that, which is great. And then we can have him shoot off of any of these randomly going side to side. All right, cool. Served your purpose. Thanks for the sub, buddy. There's a trick that you can use. I just started doing it on my last build to put a text creator in there of sorts. It's not a true text creator, but it does the same basic thing. Let me test this out real quick and then... Okay, so that's working good. Let me save this real fast just so I don't lose anything that's done up to now. And then I'll show you what it looks like. What you're going to do basically is you're going to use a door as a text generator. Damn, come a long way from where I started today. He's like IT. uh, or It. I got you. Stephen King. He actually does look like the new version of It. Draco Malloy. Could be. Out of all the characters that we have in Disney Infinity, I figured he was the one closest to Harry Potter-esque. He's got the mask, which is kind of glasses, and he's a kid. And that's about it. Unless you wanted to be a cave boy, which I didn't think that looked too good. All right, Lockdown, let me show you something here. We're going to jump out of this build for just a minute. So that's the chamber. We're going to go over to the train to Hogwarts. So what we basically do is you take a door and you hide it away. Of course, you don't want it to be seen. And then you connect it to a locator and a dynamic trigger. So both the dynamic trigger gets to the locator and the door gets to the locator. And then whenever anything gets close to that locator, which will be the character you want to have the text, it's really going to tell it to switch to the next level. So what happens is the door prompt comes up on screen, but you can name the empty toy box anything you want. The other level, the only trick is you don't want to accept it, otherwise you go to that empty toy box.
Think you can keep up with me out there?
No, don't change that. All right, so here we are at the train station, and all of a sudden this guy wants to talk to us. So we come up to him. Now what's really happening is the door is asking me to switch levels. Now it's always going to say travel to. That just happened to work out pretty nice for the story, because the conductor's telling you if you want to travel to platform 9, it's to your left, and 10 is to your right. So in this one event, it actually works out well. You'll always have the travel to show up. You can't fix that part. What you'll see is I've now got another locator on the other side looking to help me. But first, I'm going to go Harry Potter and turn into a crow. And then come back over here. And now I have this lady over here. And another door underneath, which is going to tell me travel to. And then what I do is I either put parentheses or a slash mark or a dash or something to make it separate. And then I put the text in there. So, my dear, if you want to go to Hogwarts, you will have to go to platform 9 3/4, and it's right behind me. And again, don't hit continue. Otherwise, you're going to go to that empty toy box. Through the wall, just like in the movie. And then we jump onto the train. And there's our cutscene. And that little signature thing up there shouldn't be showing up, so I got to work on that again. But I love the way that turned out. And then that'll jump us over to Hogwarts Castle. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Oh, all right, we're going to be moving along here anyway. So that's how you do that. I'm in the middle of watching them. I think I'm either on 4 now or just did 4. I forget. I got to double check on that. So I'm at the halfway point. Either way. And years ago when I watched the first one, when it came on DVD, I haven't seen any of them in the movie theater, but when it came on DVD, I watched it. And I thought the first one was pretty good. Watched the second one, did not care for it at all, and just gave up at that point. Now watching them through with my girlfriend, who's a bigger fan than I am, although I think I'm catching up pretty quickly. I love the first one this time around. Still not a huge fan of the second one. Third one was better, and I think I'm ready for the fourth one. I don't think I've seen it yet. Yeah, that was the third one. I've seen that. I did like that. Like I said, I thought that was good. I thought it was a solid movie and a little bit of backstory on him that we got. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. What is the second one? Is that Goblet of Fire? Must be, because I saw 3 of them, and I know I saw Goblet of Fire. All right, toy box. Yeah, they have the dragons. That's right. Toy box saves. Well, then maybe I did see the 4th one. I know Hagrid had a dragon, and then Harry went to it looking for help, and things went all kinds of south. All right, chamber. That's what we're going into now. Thank you. The 4th was... All right, so I've seen 4 then. I've gotten through 4 of them. So I'm halfway done. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I hated the second one. I just didn't like it. I don't know that I could really force myself to sit through it again. That's one thing about Harry Potter movies I will say. You really got to sit through them a couple of times to get all of it. There's a lot happening there. Yeah, I'm not sure what that reference is, but I'm sure it'll make sense at some point in my time. Okay, so back to this. And by the way, dude, why do you set that timer? Is that like a personal challenge? Or do you just like, hey, I got to be somewhere in an hour? I couldn't imagine putting that stress on myself deliberately for no reason. I mean, it's an interesting concept. Don't get me wrong. But, yikes. All right, let's go back here. And I think it was, what, World of Wisps? Yep. All right, that's going to be that one side right there. That's a cool name for it. Black Panther's Prowl. Okay, I had a feeling that's what it was. It was just like one of those put the pressure on and try to beat the deadline thing. Lockdown, if you're so interested, feel free to share like images and stuff from your builds. You can go to our PlayStation page, our community page, which is Infinity Ever After. And then there is a Discord page, and the links are in the description box down below. I got one that is very, very early on, so it's not going to offer much yet. But then there is the Disney Infinity page that we all belong to. Or channel. I guess they refer to them as channels, don't they? I am still Discord illiterate, but I am learning to read. It does seem like it's pretty cool. I just got so much to figure out about it. And I've been reluctant up till now, but... Alright, let's switch our theme back. And lead us back this way. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was a close call. Now, still some figuring to do here. Yeah, the community's on PlayStation. Well, there's one on PlayStation and there's one on Discord. But so far as if you want to post, well, you can post pictures on either one, actually. But the one that I've had for a while is on PlayStation in the community tab. And that's the one that's called Infinity Ever After. It's got Mickey as the main character that you'll see the icon for. And then currently we have, what's his name from Cars as our background. It's 219, 220 members at this point in time, somewhere in that number. It fluctuates one or two every so often. All right, I gotta start thinking about what I want to do with this thing. Knowing the downstairs is going to be that part. So as it is now, oh, look at you, you're quick. Welcome aboard. Like I said, you got screenshots and stuff. Love to see your work. All right, so as of right now, oh, you can hear him the whole time, can you? I might want to bring him in with a replayer then, because that's annoying. As of right now, the changing stairs are going to always change and send you here. So, what I'm thinking is for a first run, yeah, that's kind of what I want to see happen. And then it'll send you up this way somewhere. And then something will happen in here. I don't know what yet. I'm still working that part out. And that is going to make you have to go the other way. But to go the other way, if it keeps on doing this, that's going to be a problem. So what I wanted to do, oops, sorry, didn't mean to get you all wound up. What I ideally would love it to do is just reverse course, but I don't think that's a doable thing. Hudson Hornet, that's right. I'm bad with character names if it's not like the main character. Let's go for a ride. Watch out for the wall. So I wanted to be able to turn back here and stop there on the second go around. So let me see. Maybe we just have it play through and then stop here on the second go. So that's the part I'm thinking about right now. I'm sure I can use a logic gate. I could use a dual action trigger, perhaps. Yeah, spiders, right? I don't think we have any spiders per se in this game. I mean, not the kind that you can like move around with or anything. I might want to hold off right now and just kind of let this part settle in where we're at. I'm okay with the map. Again, I just got to fix this to come back around again. And set me back over to that side. Then we'll end up coming back up this way. thinking something might be in this area. I'm not sure, and if I decide not to, then I'll just wall it out. And that'll bring us down to here, which will bring us down to here. He'll be live and attacking. So we'll put a kill switch attached to him as well. And we'll speed him up a bit. Actually, let's do that right now. Instead of 100, let's go 200. Whoa-ha-ha-ha-ha. Let's see how big a difference that makes. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Yeah, you could use critters, couldn't you? Lockdown Gamer. Let me take a look. Gamer, what is your icon? It doesn't look the same. What do you have? You have like PUBG videos on yours? Is that yours channel I'm looking at? Yeah, I'm not seeing that one. I'm seeing some dude like with a almost G.I. Joe look to him. Let me see. Maybe this one's it. Whoa. Mercy, that's loud. Disney Infinity and Fortnite. Okay, so that wasn't it either then. And that's the official name of your channel? Because there's another dude that has that name. But he's got like PUBG. Oh, wait, I think I found you maybe. Nope. There's Gaming Prince. There's Lockdown Gamer. That must be it. Maybe. I see something about free first fire. That's not a controller. Let's try some more. Man, I can't believe how many people have the same name, dude. All right, here's one with a game controller. But I don't think that's you. Unless you're making furniture. Well, I'll tell you what. Just post any comment on any of my videos, and then I'll be able to link it that way. It won't let me do it from the live stream because I'm broadcasting. And there's a whole lot of people using that same name. But I will definitely check you out. Kill the people. Well, we are definitely not done with him yet. Like I said, I'm going to have him going up and down, side to side. We're going to attach the kill switch to it as well. And then in the back there, there'll be something to do with getting the Sorcerer's Stone to win the game, and all will be well for the moment. And that's the cool thing about this one, too, being Harry Potter, is it all takes place pretty much in the same several places. So with all these maps that I've now built, as I get through the last 4 movies, if something strikes me as something I want to replicate and try, I've already got most of the hard part done with these builds. I could just repurpose them, and it'll make life simple. I am thinking strongly, though, about bringing him in with a replayer, just to not have the sound effect of the wings and everything. Whoa, snappies. Pay attention to where you're going. Now, let me go ahead and save this real quick. And then I'm going to have to start doing some thinking on how I want this to explore out. I like that crow effect. I'd kind of like to bring that back. Man, I was big into Fortnite when it first came out, and it was us versus them. Then they came out with that god-awful Battle Royale, and it just destroyed the game for me. All of a sudden, you couldn't get people to help join you with your fort because they were busy playing Battle Royale. It just kind of gutted the community out of the original game. So I was angry about that, and I stopped playing. Not that they have in any way felt the pinch of my not playing, because some 20 million other people picked up for where I left off. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, I heard. Yons Bati, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but hello, sir. Is it Yons or Jonas? Yeah, I mean, Battle Royale, it's not like it's not fun. I'm just not, you know, up to that par of you know, you got to be so fast with the building and the, you know, I've watched people like Ninja, which granted he's like the upper echelon when it comes to that game, but still, there are so many people out there that can mindlessly just build ramps and walls and pick up weapons and heal themselves and all this stuff within like 5 seconds spans of time that will take me 30 seconds. So to say that I'm never going to be a truly competitive player in that game, I know that. However, working as a part of a team in the original game as it came out, that I was actually pretty good at. But like I said, it's really hard now to find people to help you out with the forts and stuff like that in the Save the World campaign. Eunice. Eunice. Hey, I guess that makes sense. It's kind of the way it's spelled. Well, welcome aboard, Eunice. Yeah, I heard that. A friend of mine from work, or where I was working, her and her husband were both big Fortnite fans, so she was telling me all about it, and I saw some clips. I even thought about it. I don't think it was very expensive to get the season pass to get them, but I'm like, for what? I don't play the game. I mean, would it be kind of cool to have Captain America or something like that? Yeah, but if you're not going to use them, then what good is it? So I decided no. Well, Eunice, thanks for stopping by and checking out the stream. Probably going to be wrapping it up here in just a couple minutes. I've got to figure out how I want this part of it to work out. I got the map now where I want it. I'm happy with the map. I'll finish off the walls and ceiling at the very end of it, but first I got to put logic in. But in order to do that, I got to figure out what I want to happen to lead to that battle that's going to take place down below. Do I want something to happen in here at all, or do I stick another block in there and just turn that into a solid wall? And then I've got to figure out how to fix this little problem here. Not really a problem. I haven't done anything with it yet. But I need this to come back to this point so that I can explore that side, because right now it only comes to here. But it does that part really well. You know what? Maybe I can just instead. I don't need it to come here, really. I mean, we can hop down. I just need it to then be dead, which that wouldn't be hard to do. We could easily put anything up here. New logic connection whenever exited by any player. Deactivate. And then it'll stay that way. So you first go through. Boom. Oh, I shouldn't have done it though. It's alright, I can fix it. There you go. See? Problem solved. Well, I will re-add that back on the next stream. All right, man. Looking forward to that. Once again, the community over on the PSN network, PlayStation Network, is Infinity Ever After. It's got Doc Hudson as the background. It's got Mickey Mouse as the main thumbnail that you will see. We are currently boasting about 220 members. And what's unique about our community is it was began the day they shut down the servers for people that were intending to keep the game alive. Some people haven't stuck around with it as much as others, but nonetheless, everyone tends to check in once in a while. So we encourage you to join us there. Once again, that's Infinity Ever After on the PlayStation Network. Also down below, we've got links to the Discord channels, both for Disney Infinity and then for my own, which is way early in construction, so don't look for anything exciting to be on mine, because I'll be honest with you, it is not there yet. Not even close. But I've had a lot of people asking me about doing a Discord channel. I've got a lot of learning to do because I know nothing about Discord, but I'll learn. I'll figure it out. And hopefully it'll help make this channel even more entertaining. All right. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll be back with some more Disney Infinity in the near future. I remind you, as I always do, Disney Infinity is the game where the only limitation is your imagination. We'll be back with plenty more action right here where we will once again be under construction. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you real soon.